Hi guys, welcome back. Waxing on Wednesday, and it's classic rock. Today we're going to look at a lady that's had a couple of careers in rock. Started out with her husband Ike Turner. It's Tina Turner, who in the mid-1980s had quite a revival. I believe for myself, my first real Tina Turner album was Private Dancer. And this seemed to be where her second wave really kicked in. And what I have today, I had a couple of albums, Private Dancer and Break All the Rules, on cassette. But what I ended up getting was a live album that included the tours that went with both of these albums. And the album I'm speaking of is Tina Turner Live in Europe. Taken from the Private Dancer and Break Every Rule tours, 1985, 1987. It's kind of a compilation of performances during those tours. And again, you know how much I enjoy live albums. A chance to really hear what these performers do when you don't have all the engineers and producers in there, fixing it up or modifying it or putting their stamp on it. This time it's just the musicians out there performing. And that's what I really enjoy. This album, 2-record set, and it had a great insert with it. I'm just going to give you a quick look at it. It was almost like a tour book. And if you've been to concerts, you know how much a tour book costs. This one, not a lot of information, but it was just jammed with photographs. Give you some idea what we have in here. Performance photographs. Great one here that might have been from Live Aid. I mean, there's so many people I see in there. We got Phil Collins, Paul McCartney, we've got Eric Clapton, Mark Knopfler. Just some of the ones I'm looking over the top here trying to catch. And Tina Turner, if you've seen the Live Aid video, yes, she did some great work on that as well. Again, lots of band pictures. And very much like a tour book. And it was a free insert with the double album. Now, apparently it's out also on CD with some extra material than what we didn't have on vinyl. Now, to give you some idea what she's playing on here, she's got some special guests. We got David Bowie, Eric Clapton, Bryan Adams, and Robert Cray joining her on this. Not on all the tunes, but I'll point out which ones they're featured on. And again, some pretty familiar material here. Side 1, what you get is what you see. Break Every Rule. I Can't Stand the Rain. Two People. Typical Male. And You Better Be Good to Me. Side 2 of the first album. Addicted to Love. Robert Palmer's tune. Private Dancer. Don't Need Another Hero from Thunderdome. And this is where Tina Turner during this time was also popular enough. She branched out, did some acting, and participated in one of the Mad Max series with Mel Gibson. What's the Love Got to Do with It? Let's Stay Together and Show Me Some Respect. The second album has a lot more of the guesswork in there. So we got Land of a Thousand Dances, In the Midnight Hour, one of the great Steve Cropper tunes there, 634, 5789, that she duets with Robert Cray. We got Change Is Gonna Come, Robert Cray doing guitar solos on it. We've got Tearing Us Apart, duet with Eric Clapton. Proud Mary, again one of her big hits. Help, Tonight, duet with David Bowie. And one of my favorite David Bowie tunes she does with it is Let's Dance. It's Only Love, a duet with Bryan Adams. Nutbush City Limits, and we wrap up with Paradise Is Here. Now, again, I had a couple of studio albums, and I really enjoyed them, but I do enjoy the live performances the best. And again, it's like a greatest hits album with a performer playing the music the way they want to present it. And I find you can never go wrong with that. And again, you're not going to go wrong with Tina Turner. Now, again, this covers the period when she had that second resurgence in the mid-1980s. We're looking at most of the material here drawn from 85 to 87, a few older tunes in there you heard, but a lot of it just depicting during that era. If you get the CD, I'm not sure what comes with it. Vinyl, great tour book. But the CD does give you a few extra tunes. And again, Tina Turner, it's not hard to find her on the streaming networks. It's not hard to find her in hard copy. She's just legendary. And if you haven't heard her, I can't imagine you haven't, make sure you check it out. If you have listened to Tina Turner back in those days but kind of lost track of her, let's go back and just revisit some of those tunes. It'll be a great way to spend the middle of the week as we kind of get through Wednesday and edge into the weekend. So that's it for today on Classic Rock. It's Tina Turner, and the album was Live in Europe. Just want to thank everyone for stopping by. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care. We'll see you on Friday.